I'm Teresa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about this Raggedy Ann costume. I used two different patterns. You might hear music in the background and the train, but my baby's right here. She did not want to take her nap at her usual time, so she's going to be my little helper today. And along with my 4-year-old who is also helping, you might hear him occasionally talking. For the apron side, I used McCall's M6309, which I've already done a pattern review. This is the pattern that I used to make the Pebbles Flintstone costume. So I will go ahead and link that in a card or possibly at the end of the video, I don't know. But it's a really simple, easy pattern. I love it. I've used it a bunch. I modified the shorts to make the little bloomers here. Lengthened the legs on it. And added some lace to that, and purchased the rickrack. I believe I purchased 2 yards of rickrack, and I have a little bit left over, and then you just sew it. You just sew along the top and you sew along the bottom. And then I made this little I love you pin. When Raggedy Ann is getting made, she gets a little heart that says I love you. And my mom is making Raggedy Andy, but I made him this little heart because he gets one that says happy go lucky. And then I made this patch, hand-stitched Raggedy Ann on there. And then for the little daisy dress underneath, I used M7307. Now for both of these, I used a size medium. They look exactly how they're pictured on here, so the pattern's good, easy to follow. I did have an issue putting together the sleeves on this one, because as you can see here on the pattern, there's 2 different fabrics. Well, when you do view D, they still have you do the sleeves that way, which is pretty silly. And it's mild. It's a little bit confusing. Like, I don't feel like they explained it right. Like, just didn't explain it right for my brain. I don't know. I do believe that I did it wrong, but it still works. It's just, I think that if I would have done it the other way, the ruffle would have been a little bit bigger.
Mom, it's not the worst.
I didn't say it was the worst. I just said that it's not. That is the only part of the pattern that doesn't look like this. And I'm probably the only person that's going to notice it. I would sew this again. I don't know that I would want to sew it again or need to sew it again. I feel like we're going to hang on to this and reuse it for any other babies that come into the family if they want to use it. If you're a new sewer, you might struggle with the sleeves on the dress like I did. And I've been sewing for quite a while, so yeah, I just don't feel like they described it good enough. Here's the back. And these little shoes, they were my shoes when I was a baby. My mom gave those to me. So I'm really kind of happy to be able to have my daughter wear them. I think that's really sweet. And I got these little nylons off of Amazon, which I have another video because I tried to make my own red and white striped tights, but I decided to go with these because I liked them better. And the wig was, well, I mentioned before that I had made this costume already. Well, this is the wig to that costume. She didn't want it anymore, so she gave it to me. And I believe she purchased this off of Etsy. And there's a tag in here. Oh, there's no tag? Oh yeah, there's a tag. Handmade by Kitty Creations Boutique. So I will look into that. I haven't looked into it yet, but I'll post a link to that shop in the description. And it's a super cute little hat. But also, if you wanted to make your own, I don't really feel like it would be that hard. It would just be time consuming because the base of it is just a crocheted hat. You really wouldn't even have to crochet. You could just use like a nifty knitter to make a little baby hat, and then you tie your yarn on here. So yeah, just time consuming, but super cute. So yeah. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching.